In the ancient city of York, England, one man claimed he saw an entire Roman battalion march straight through a basement wall. And to this day, archaeologists agree the details he described should have been impossible for him to know. The year was 1953. York was quiet after the war, full of old houses with even older cellars. A young plumber named Harry Martindale was repairing a pipe in the basement of the treasurer's house, one of the most historic buildings in the city. It was cold, silent. He was working completely alone until he heard a trumpet. At first, he thought it was coming from the street above, but then dust began to fall from the ceiling. The ground vibrated softly, and then, emerging directly from the solid stone wall, came a Roman soldier. He wasn't glowing or transparent. He looked solid, covered in dirt and shadows, wearing a bronze helmet and carrying a short sword. Then more appeared behind him. An entire squad marching in formation, looking tired and silent, their heads down. But there was something wrong. They were only visible from the knees up, as if the rest of their legs were buried deep underground. They walked straight through the cellar and vanished into the opposite wall, marching right into the earth. Harry bolted upstairs, shaking and pale. He described the soldiers' uniforms in perfect detail. Dirty green tunics, small round shields, short swords, and simple helmets. Here's the problem. Those uniforms didn't match anything in the history books from 1953. Historians at the time told him he was mistaken, that Roman soldiers simply didn't dress like that. But decades later, new excavations revealed the truth. In the 1st century AD, Roman auxiliary troops stationed in York did wear those exact uniforms. This was a detail that wasn't published until long after Harry's sighting. Even stranger, archaeologists discovered that the original Roman road ran exactly 6 feet below the modern cellar floor, which explained perfectly why the ghosts appeared to be walking on their knees. Harry never profited from his story. For years, he refused television interviews, terrified that people would mock him. But every historian and archaeologist who spoke to him privately agreed. He described details that only an ancient eyewitness could have possibly known. Other witnesses in the house later reported hearing the same marching footsteps and the same lonely trumpet echoing from underground at night. York is still considered one of the most haunted cities in Europe. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe.